How's it going, people? It is Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to The Good Place with episode 7 of season 4. Yeah, looking forward to getting into this episode, seeing how things do pan out for, I guess, the remainder episodes for The Good Place, because, I don't know, there are certain feelings, as I mentioned in the last episode regarding what Michael told Bad Janet, that things could go to hell, really, for the Bad Place, I guess you could say, because she seemingly had a bit of an emotive response. Well, it wasn't too much, but I could see it. I could see the cracks starting to form, and I am suspecting that Michael could have thrown a potential bomb to the Bad Place, a bomb that will get people from the Bad Place to potentially turn away from Sean, because he's not going to budge. So, yeah, but we had, for the most part, a pretty much flashback-based episode, especially with Brent being a bit of a problem. But of course, Eleanor and co, they've kind of summarized a plan to try and push Brent into the right direction, since he was being a bit of a problem in the last episode. So yeah, but yeah, I'm excited to see what happens in this episode. So let's waste no time. Let's get into episode 7 of season 4 for The Good Place. Let's go.
West Brompton. Can you imagine?
No.
Go along. You just go along with it.
In order to reset my processing power, I will be violently eating my Janet babies. I'd advise no one look directly at me.
Copy that. So,
Oh!
the party,
Oh!
we're gonna actual magic.
As a counter-argument, check your pocket.
It's gonna impress her, but oh no. Is it
Oh
not
shoot, sorry. It's my pocket. Ta-da!
You're doing great, Michael.
You know what? You can perform.
Really?
Yeah, you changed my mind with that pocket thing.
Oh, Buffalo.
He's eager.
You're being mean.
Yep.
Came this close to firing Janet, but she's gotten a lot better.
Okay,
She doesn't
we're
want-
not leaving yet. I need to show you all something. This is the result of months of observation. Now, I know you're going to think I'm crazy. There is something wrong with this neighborhood.
Oh
And it
shit.
involves the people in this room.
Scoreboard, there is a chance, yes. About 1 in 970 trillion.
I still take it as a chance.
It did not work. I'll be right back.
Oh man, it's crazy that we're reaching the end of the experiment right
We
now.
had one concrete sign that Brent has improved.
What a sweatitating. No, I mean, he doesn't talk, so I call it that.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm friends with
But what
Steve.
about John? He
Can't
knows.
take it anymore.
Oh,
I know
no.
something, and it's just graduated from hot goss to relevant AF. Yes, I'm gonna. That's not Jianyu. His name is Jason, and he's here by Miss.
Or I wouldn't tell, and keeping your word is a central tenet of deontological ethics.
Aw, so romantic.
Okay, let's assume
Okay,
certain
don't back
things
that
are
right
odd
back at him.
about this place. What is your theory?
I don't know.
And
Maybe
this is
this
so
isn't the good place.
awkward
Maybe
because
it's a
cheating.
test. My best guess, it's some kind of experiment. We're being a...
There you go.
I had to go through the year here, kind of a test, I guess, which obviously I aced. So at midnight, I'm in the first Escalade out of here, baby.
Brent, yeah, think about this.
So
Could
naive.
you get into the best place? You would literally have to be one of the most incredible people in the universe.
And he's gonna think that way about it. Oh,
I mean, it makes sense to me. I don't know what to tell you.
oh my
In
God's
the
sake.
words of Princess Kate,
The actor just
back
rolls it
up
off
into
well,
the
though.
sir. How's it going?
Awesome.
No, it isn't.
Oh yeah, terrible.
Someone knows the neighborhood isn't what it appears to be. She's been collecting evidence for months.
So, all that hanging out with Brent and participating in group...
That I really want to be true.
What kind of stuff?
Well, it was something about us.
Why does everything I do
Looking
fall
out these
apart
two.
so close to the end? My first experiment, now this experiment. I only got halfway through writing the...
Yes. Does it mean that Eleanor's motives are questionable? Also, yes. But does it suggest that she wasn't being truthful? Yes.
This is
okay,
it.
I'm starting to see your
Like,
point.
there's a bit of hesitation. Oh no. They could have hit that in a better place.
Why is there only 4 of us? Why not Tahani and Jason? Why are there emojis? I mean, one of them's party hat guy. I mean, that's good, right? He's friendly. It's better than...
3 quarters. 3 quarters! Even harder! Thank you! Can you make them clap harder?
They see what they see, man.
You don't need to do him dirty, Janet.
And only the four of us are being fought with. But we're still.
The magnificent Dr. Presto will transform your.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit! Brent! So, oh, it's, you know, a call back to season 1.
How helps? There's a small dove in your pocket.
A giant hellhole just opened up and swallowed one of us. I don't care what this place really is. Giant holes are bad and we should go.
Or giant holes are bad, so if someone falls into one, you try to help get him out. So,
I mean, yeah, I think Cheaty's got a point. But then again, this is Brent.
This never works. It's called prevent defense. You don't take any chances and just try and hang on to your lead, but prevent defense just prevents you from winning. It's always better to try some.
Jason, that was...
Is it worrying that he is getting more and more insightful?
It's a good plan, Michael. Hopefully they've bonded.
This is
enough
it.
as a
I mean,
group to
what
rescue
else can
them.
you do?
Call me.
Basically, it's a Hail Mary. It's risky, but if we complete it, we win the game.
That was 2 good analogies in a row.
This is concerning. This is more concerning than when Jason figured it out.
Are we really in hell? I mean, I didn't lead a perfect life on Earth, but
1,000 times and always get the same result. You move on. We've given Brent 1,000 chances to be a good person. In one of them, he was so awful, you punched him in the face.
okay, when I did that, I thought cutting him out of our group meant that he would have to find another place in heaven to
I
hang
mean, I
out.
like the
That's
analogy that
changed.
Simone
I
just
can't
made.
just leave him.
right now, but I just have to say it. That was the most boring breakup I've ever seen.
This is why your status in terms of what place you go to is questionable.
15 minutes.
Means we keep trying.
What else can we try? We've already blown everything up. We can't blow it up again.
If there's one thing I know in this world, is that you can always blow up the same thing twice.
He's right. We have one last move here.
Three
Guys, we are
times,
so
people.
Sorry about your ordeal. We just have.
Place! Don't you get it? They're torturing you. They're torturing all of us.
Oh.
Because this is the bad place.
Do the laugh, do the laugh. Yes! They both did the laugh.
I can't believe you figured it out.
Wait, he's right?
Oh, man.
Bad place?
Yeah. Damn it, he's right.
Yeah, we had a good run, though, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Everyone but you have never helped anyone because you don't care about other people, which is the bare minimum that a person has to do. Just care a little about the other people
Wow,
around you. And
Cheaty's
you
going off.
can't
Good on
do it.
him.
What are you trying to say here?
That you're a shitty person.
You are a bad person.
All right, I am so sorry.
He was getting oh, it's ended.
Sorry. Eleanor asked me to bring her this the second the experiment was over.
Well, you know what they say. It's 0 o'clock in the sky somewhere.
We were getting there. We were getting there. He was cracking. That's the thing. You could see it on his face, and there was a plethora of denial he was going through right there when he, was denying about the fact that he was a bad person. But bad news, buddy. So, I just love that callback, though. Like, I was kind of hoping for nostalgic, because this is this is viewed as reboot 1, I guess. Well, not reboot 1, but version 1, but yeah, you get the idea. Even though it's not. You were kind of hoping for some kind of callbacks, especially since this season's done quite a few of them. And, yeah. It's a shame they didn't have a plant pot. They could just... But I made up for it. I just threw my light remote to the floor as a... I've got... Is this empty? Is this empty? I mean, it's kind of empty if I shut it. There we go. There we go. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, people. I don't have a stand. There we go. I don't know if one person is going to be enough. That's the thing, because Simone and John, they are a total loss. In terms of, I guess, evidence to prove regarding this whole experiment. But there's this feeling that Brent, especially with what he was going to do and the realization, the terror on his face when he realized where he was after Chidi slammed hard facts about him, he was going to do that apology, and there was a lot of worry, and he's now understanding, like, this is it. He was at denial. That's it. His face, everything in those closing moments, that was denial. That was like disbelief. No, I can't be here. This is a joke, right? And now he's understanding the error of his ways, and is like, there's this whole amount of pressure that's put on his shoulders, and not just that though, but Chidi's bringing these facts, and he even said that you're smart, and it, you know, he is insightful about what Brent is like, and and because of his his compliment to I would say compliment to Chidi, but it was more condescending when both Chidi and Brent were in the hole. But yeah, because of his comment, that's the better word to describe it. It reflects well in terms of what Chidi confessed to him, whereas Simone, decided to desert him, and John took off as well. And then it was Chidi who was the one that was slamming him with the hard facts that, sunk in the most, if anything. So, and then when push came to shove, when it was all revealed, when that amazing callback to the finale of season 1 transpired, it got him. It got the cogs turning, and this is it. I think they're going for a very I don't know what's the word to describe it, but I think it's gonna be unpredictable. They're going the unpredictable route, because for all this time we've seen Brent as this really despicable person who has so many ugly traits about him, who is very condescending, who just grates you. And that's a testament to the actor. Like, the person who's playing Brent is really, really incredible, not just in terms of portraying such an unlikable asshole, but also, that worry he had at the very end that was perfectly executed in terms of, like, that naiveness in terms, that naiveness transitioning to disbelief, to horror, to worry. But yeah, as I was saying, like, Brent has been a pain in the ass for quite some time, and it's only right, and it's right now, this defining moment, that he starts to see the error of his ways, and that's why I'm thinking they're going an unpredictable route, because it could be so easy to have him continue be this way and be like, yeah, he was a problem. But he is the main challenge because of his ugly traits. And at this moment, this is the moment where he is proof that he can change, that he's seeing, understanding how terrible of a person he is. Like I said, he's the most difficult obstacle. If anything, because of his traits, because of his misogynistic traits, because of his racism, all those ugly traits, and he is the biggest obstacle. And it could be so easy to be like, yeah, let's talk him to the bad place. He can be the defining moment in terms of, I guess, defining this experiment, oddly enough. And I think those final moments before he was cut off kind of have a testament to, if we want Eleanor and Co to succeed, those final moments can kind of be a bit of a testament in a sense. I don't know. I just feel like it can be so easy to, say, okay, he can have minimal improvement, etc., and that's good enough. But to have him be, if anything, a bigger improvement is a very, very, I would say, unpredictable route, because you can do wonders to John, Chidi, we kind of already know what direction they could go with Chidi, and Simone, they could do wonders to them, but you need something significant and unlikely, and that's where Brent comes into the picture, I feel. So Yeah. And not just that, though, but it's a very, very great clash with Simone, who's been so adamant. She's a data collector. She will collect the data and form an analysis there, whereas Chidi has his ethics, and this is a very, very interesting way of seeing these two. Well, this is a very interesting way to seeing their differences about how they just reverberate from each other because of the fact that Simone, she collects the facts. She bases her conclusions based on what she has collected. Chidi has that ethical side of him. He believes that people are capable of changing, and with Simone, she just needs to collect the thousands of examples, for example, that Eleanor would have committed, like if she was there in season 1, and think that, you know, she could draw a conclusion there. So it's great to see them reverberate. Well, it's a really, really great, like, you know, difference to see between the pair about how they kind of clash and how tense their dynamic can be based on what they believe so much. So yeah, and this is it though. With Chidi, he was willing to help out because that's his nature, whereas Simone and John just decided to take off, but as well. But Simone, she has proof and has that definitive mindset. You've done this so many times. I could list. I could have like the entire Harry Potter books, for example, list all the shitty things you've done, and you expect me to help. Whereas Chidi wants to prove that, you know, one small step can make a difference, can probably, hopefully, put them on the right track. He keeps having that belief. And not just that, though, but it's part of his DNA to be, you know, grateful, to be morally right, to help out those in need, like Brent was. So there is a huge contrast between their personalities that, you know, circulate on what they believe, and it's just it kind of is sad, but, you know, at the same time, I'm also a sucker for Chidi and Eleanor. And with that said, now that the experiment is over, I'm assuming, you know, this is not going to be like Chidi's farewell or something. I hope not, at least, anyways. But because Chidi was an OG member, and he had his memories removed anyways, is there a possibility he can get his memories back? Because that would be really great, right? To have, yeah, Chidi's memories back, and because the experiment's over now. So, yeah. But yeah, this was really, really great. I loved some of the callbacks as well, like the whole that I guess Michael and co planned in terms of performing one kind of big test for the 4. Yeah, there was some great callbacks, like the whole that Brent fell into, and then Chidi, the evil laugh. That I loved the fact that Eleanor, like headcanon, she's memorized that and has been waiting to use it for quite some time, and now was the perfect moment. So I was kind of hoping they would do that callback, but it was really, really great. So I really loved some of the callbacks. I kind of had, I think it's no surprise, I guess, that Simone compiled the data, because that's who she is. And not just that, though, but she has been so adamant about the fact that she is in a coma. Something doesn't, you know, nothing added up back all those months ago. And now she is compiling more and more data. That's her, though. She is compiling, she's an eagle with data. She's going to keep an eye on all these things. So it's going to make sense for her to realize that, okay, something is off here. But it's just something you don't want to happen, because you want this experiment to succeed. And yeah, so it sadly is no surprise that that she, you know, compiled all this data and found out that something was off. So if anyone was going to, you know, find out that this may not be the good place out of the 4 new experiments, it's going to be Simone. especially with the fact that Brent is so adamant that, okay, I'm on my ticket to the best place. And, you know, Chidi was, you know, in so much denial regarding the fact, like, he didn't even contemplate the idea that this could be the bad place. Based on his own instincts. It was always going to be Simone, if anything. If anyone was going to figure it out, it was going to be Simone first. So, yeah, but it was just really, really amazing. And I'm really excited to see where things go from here, because I don't know what direction this is going to go. The experiment has ended. I thought it was going to be a season-long thing, but this is it, and I'm really curious to see where we're going to go from here now that everything has been revealed. Is Chidi going to get his memories back? I'm keeping my fingers crossed, because I do want him and Eleanor, like, I'm endgame for them too, but we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe he will naturally, without his memories returning. If there's an impossibility for his memories to return, maybe he will naturally, especially with the fact that him and Simone seem to have divided. So, yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see. But overall, I'm excited to see where things go from here now that the experiment is kaput. And things have just gone to hell, basically. So it's going to be very interesting to see where we go from here. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!